What's going on, you guys? Alex Cotty here from TikTok, Instagram. You may know me from TikTok. I was the one who called out Shiba token back in April, which is now worth $40 billion. Has surpassed Dogecoin on the coin market cap, which is crazy, guys. I could have never seen that coming. And even though I've invested into it, I can't claim that I knew it was going to hit the top 10 of all time cryptocurrencies. That's just absolutely insane. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple other cryptos because Shiba token has been up on the rise. People have been talking about it all over the place. It is the number one Googled cryptocurrency of all of 2021. So now I have a couple other ones that I just want to talk about that have followed kind of the same pattern as Shiba token that you may or may not know about, because if you're in the crypto space, you might have heard me talk about it in the past. Back in April, I was big on a couple of these, and now they're starting to blow up again with the rise of Shiba token. Everyone kind of saw the same pattern after I posted Shiba. It was, Dogelon followed, and there was Kishu, and there was a couple other ones, Makita. But I want to talk about Dogelon today because I think it's Dogelon, actually, is how I think it was pronounced on the website. I haven't been on this website since April, and they've changed a lot about it. This is not what it used to look like. So this is cool. You can see that they're actually putting some money into the project, and this is an awesome looking website now. We got 3D rendering of Dogelon floating out in outer space. And if you don't know about this project, it is a meme token, but look at this website, guys. This is awesome. Like, they put a lot of effort into this. This is really cool. So just a couple things I want to talk about. If you haven't seen it already, this thing is blowing up. Right now it's trending on Google. I think it's about 30,000 search queries a day and just going up. So you can see 50% of the token supply was donated to Vitalik Buterin. This happened when they first minted the coin. So this is kind of like a marketing scheme that they put together to kind of put in good faith to the community to let you know, like, hey, your coins are safe. Half of them are technically burned, even though they weren't burned. They were in Vitalik's wallet. And if you don't know that story, what happened was back in, I believe it was in June, at the height of the last peak of the crypto market, Vitalik decided to donate he donated his entire supply to different charities, different relief funds. That he donated to the India COVID Relief Fund, all of his supply of, I think that one was Shiba token. He actually did that with Dogelon. He donated to one of his friends' research, some sort of research institute of some kind that he knew. So he actually donated that to his friend. And what happened was, after he donated all these tokens, there was this giant fear in the market, because at first everybody thought that these were just going to be, burned. They thought, Vitalik is never going to touch these, because why would he touch these? This is going to put a bad taste in people's mouth. And he did. He actually ended up donating it all. Caused humongous fear in the market. The whole entire market just crashed overnight. That, along with the China ban happening at the same time about a couple days later, that was the final catalyst that just caused a humongous drop in the market. So I was gonna hold out back in June when this happened, and I was just gonna hold and just wait for this to recover. However, I got greedy. I was up quite a bit, and I wanted to cash out, so I did cash out a little bit. It wasn't nearly as much as I could have cashed out, but I did take some profits from it. So this has been on a tear recently, and I did buy back in about 5-6 days ago, and the numbers I'm going to give you guys, you're going to, some of you may think it's a lot, some of you may not, but it's quite a big return. So about 5 days ago, I put a little over $6,000 in, and that is now worth $27,400, and that was 5 days ago. So that's an uptick of 4x in less than 5 days, and I have a feeling this is going to follow Shiba token's pattern quite closely, because at the time when Shiba first broke into the top 20, Dogelon was still in the bottom 500. Like, it was not anywhere near where it is right now. It is now trading in the top 100 tokens in market cap. At the time, Dogelon 5 days ago had a market cap of, I believe, 300 million, or maybe even a little less than 300 million. And now it is currently trading at 1.375 billion in market cap. So that's crazy, guys. Look at this chart. This is basically where I bought in, was like right, this is 28th. So I actually bought in right here. I'm back on the 25th. And you can see it went up right away, went up a little bit more, went up a little bit more, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, and now we're at this all-time high. If we zoom out, we are literally matched up with the all-time high in the peak back in May. Actually, we're above it now. We're sitting at we're at 2.4. Back then, we were at 2.2. So we're now sitting at this all-time high. I don't know what this was back in July. I didn't see that happen. This was like a flash increase in price, and I don't know, somebody must have been moving some money around or something. But either way, we're now sitting at an all-time high of 248 with a volume of $900 million getting traded every 24 hours in Dogelon. Okay, this is insane. Top 100 is actually top 85 now. It's on 250,000 watch lists, and people are going crazy over this thing. It's all over TikTok, it's all over Twitter, it's all over Instagram. This crypto is going wild. I could see this going close to where Shiba's at in the top 20. I could definitely see that happening because of the patterns that are in place. So if we're looking at the top 20, we can actually go look at what that would look like. I'm going to pull that up real quick so that you guys can see that as well. So Shiba token, we are at a $38.8 billion market cap, and at the all-time high a couple days ago, we were at a $43 billion market cap. Okay, so if this coin, Dogelon, got to where Shiba is, or anywhere near where Shiba is, let's even just say it gets to a $20 billion market cap. That is a 20x from where it's at currently, sitting at $1.3 billion. So for instance, my 25,000 or 27,000, you're looking at a 20x from there. We're looking at $400,000, guys. And I don't know when or if this is going to happen, but I'm just saying, if it does, if it follows the same pattern as Shiba, it's going to 20x, okay? And I know that a lot of people say don't FOMO buy in. I'm not telling you to do that either. Do your own research. But if you see what happened to Shiba, you could see the potential for this coin as well. And, you know, I'm going to buy and hold. I'm not selling anytime soon. I'm up 4x. I'm not selling until I'm up 30x. You know what I mean? So this is a really good crypto, guys, that I like. This is a really good project that I enjoy. You can look. This is how I do a lot of my research. I'll be Googling. I'll be looking on CoinMarketCap. I'll look on DEX tools. But look at the trend data for Dogelon Mars in the last 3 months. Okay, we had nothing in August, September, and then boom in October, 4,000 a day, 3,700 a day, and now we're looking at 1,400 searches every hour over the last couple days here. So, look at this giant peak. This is good. This is good news. We got different stories coming out about it. Elon surges 72.4, gains nearly 4,000% in October. Elon Musk named meme token. Yeah, this is awesome, guys. I really do like this. It was just put on crypto.com as well a day ago. You can see buy Elon at true cost with USD and 20 other fiat currencies. So this was probably the biggest catalyst and why it bumped up 4x, was because crypto.com decided to list it. Imagine if Binance decides to list this. Imagine if Coinbase decides to list this. Once Coinbase lists this, like Shiba token, this thing is parabolic. This thing is going to the moon. It's already kind of mooning right now, but once Coinbase decides to jump on board, this thing is going ape. Okay, so I aped in. I'm going to keep on aping in. Honestly, I'm going to hold, and then I'm going to roll that into some other coins that I like after this takes off, because I think this is the first one to take off, and there's going to be a couple other that might follow suit. So you can see the trajectory trend here looks pretty good. We're sitting right here in this like all-time high range. We did have a nice peak right here last night. I think that was last night. Yeah, it was at midnight. And then we came back down, and then we're back up again to that all-time high. So I do like this coin a lot, guys. So if you are not invested, it might be worth checking out. They do have a Telegram group and a Twitter. I think their Twitter has like 500,000 followers or something like that. 200,000 followers, sorry. And they're pretty active on here. You can see that they have a lot of tweets, a lot of activity. And then as well as the Telegram group is always active. This thing is going nuts. We got 71,000 members, 5,000 people online currently. And then also There's their subreddit also right here that you can see that they have 17.8 thousand Martians is what they call them on Reddit, and 1.5 thousand people viewing right this second. And just to put this into perspective, when I got onto Shiba token back in April, the Shiba army on Reddit only had 7,000 members. And let's look at where that is now, because that 379,000 members now on Shiba army, and there's 6.1 thousand online. So Dogelon has, you know, about a third of, even more than a third of the amount of people viewing it currently. And a lot of these people, I mean, these guys are diehard Dogelon. They're all about Dogelon, which honestly I am too, because seeing how Shiba mooned and missing the boat on that one, I could have never guessed it was going to go up to top 10, guys. But missing the boat on that one, I'm not going to miss this one. I'm going to hold on for a long time until this moons. Hopefully this moons before the end of the bull cycle, which I estimate to be sometime in the next 2 months or so, November, December, somewhere in that range. I don't think we're at an all-time high for euphoria, and I don't think there's a lot of FOMO buying in right now. I think a lot of people are still doing their research and their due diligence. But give it a couple months, give it a couple weeks to a couple months, I think that's going to start happening very soon, especially when people start seeing Dogelon go up 20x, you know. So that's all I want to talk to you guys about today is Dogelon Mars. If you haven't checked it out, you can go to dogelonmars.com. I'll leave a link in the description, and I'm going to start trying to do this a little bit more often because a lot of people keep coming to me for crypto news. My TikTok, if you don't follow me already, you can follow me, alex.kade. Looks like Cade, sounds like Kade, Kade. You can look me up on Instagram, you can look me up on TikTok, and now you can look me up on YouTube as well. So if you guys are interested, make sure you follow. I do have some other gems that I put out. There is a Telegram group that I do run as well that I put in my first picks after I find them. As always, do your own due diligence. Don't just FOMO buy in. Do your own research, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.